people is over. Evidence is here. And this council, whenever you try to mislead, we will come at every given point and every given opportunity to clarify with evidence. This is his own record. He gave it to the public, and the evidence says otherwise. Everything he told Standard was just misleading, false, and nothing but false. So I'm going to let Honorable Chare to... So the land transfer document, that is something we also said. And he did not say anything about that, but we have the evidence here. You would see in the evidence that we have, the previous land transfers, they are here, they always have, you would have the CEO would approve it, and it would be endorsed by the chairman of BAC. That's how land transfers are always done. That's how they've always been done here. But when they were increased to 7,000, like this year, this is the new one. It's only approved by CEO Jonga. And the chairman doesn't even know that he is doing this, because he doesn't tell anybody. Those 7,000 that are being paid to BAC, you can imagine how many lands get transferred in BAC. Because all the lands, in fact, that are transferring in this country are all happening in West Coast region. See, we have so many estates doing transfers, people buying and selling left, right, and center everywhere. Yeah, 7,000. You see, 7,000 is more. They are paying a lot more. But on his documents, he is only having 7,000.
It's more than a year. What are you saying?
Not only this year, exactly. So we don't even know. Yeah, so we don't know. But Jonga is the only person signing this document. And remember what Jonga said, I am transparent and accountable, he said. He is transparent and accountable. If you're transparent and accountable, why would you just have only your name as signing these things? And you omit this, and you know what is funny? He did this without even telling the members of this council or the previous council, because I don't think the previous council were ever informed of this. Neither the current council. We are not even, we didn't know. In fact, I was there, the vice chairman came with this. He said, Chairman, did you know that Jonga is signing these land transfers on his own? I said, but how is that possible? I kept signing. I said to him, that's why all the ones that I am signing are those of the past. I keep signing for Sunkar Baji, I keep signing for Bakar Saibo, I keep signing for, but I never seen the one for Sirifo and Jonga. So on the whole, Jonga was the only person doing it. And how do we hold them accountable of this? All this money, because we are told that the amount of money that is coming on land transfer alone to BAC should be sufficient to pay all of our development needs as well as our recurrent needs. Yes. Only 30 million. Only 30 million came the whole of this year. But in the accounts is showing 16 million, 17 million coming into account. So the amount of fraud that Jonga, the person who said, I have dedicated all my life in BAC. I have rose through the ranks. I have done this, I have done that. But has nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it, because he's been sitting on a kabudu and a cabal that was just defrauding our wealth and our money and everything. That's why we said we had enough of it. But this is the sort of person Service Commission has sent to BAC, to the people of BAC. That is the sort of person. A person who wouldn't mind to mislead the whole country, to mislead the whole council, to mislead the whole region on facts that are within his own knowledge, facts that are within his own custody. That is the CEO, that is the person who wants to show off that he is the chief executive officer of BAC. That is sad. For a region of the biggest region in this country, biggest region with so many people who depend on the service of this council. But you have such a clown, a buffoon leading it. leading it and pilfering all of his wealth, all of its money. You know, we get told about the affluent and the superficial lifestyle this man had lived. When you hear some of the stories, it's just incredible. You know, his compound in Jalambang is all tiled outside with security, whole lot of things. Doesn't want anyone to see what goes inside. It's all simply because all of that wealth came from BAC. When I came into the office, they sent a voucher. They call it, they use a software called IFMIS. And they said for the use of that IFMIS, they are entitled to allowances. That allowance, when they made the claim, Jonga is supposed to get 13,500 every month. I looked at that one, I said to them, they never came back for that one still, because it's still on my desk, because after I said to them, I said, how can you justify this? You are using a software and you want to be paid for using that software. That document is also here. And only few of them were claiming that much money. And it's never resoluted. And they've been, in fact, it's here. That is the document. It was meant to be signed by me for $61,000 Dalasis every month. They're supposed to be getting it. So the document is here. It's a payment voucher. And that payment voucher, I will read what they said, what the claim was based on. It says, I hereby wish to claim for the payment of IFMIS allowance for the month of June for the following staff of BAC. Modou Jonga, CEO, 13,500. Alaji Jeng, DFS, Director of Finance, 12,500. Suleiman Bari, Internal Auditor, 5,000. Omar Sedikan, Jeng's in-law, 7,500. Yaya Ba, Finance Manager, 7,500. Brahma Sawane, Admin Director, 5,000. Bagar Sedi, IT Officer, 5,000. Aissatou Sise, the wife of Umar Sedikan, 5,000. I count on your usual cooperation and approval. I said no.